Hey guys, James here, and I know this opening bit is a bit different than normal. Context, as of me doing this, the premiere isn't up, and I am going to be at work while the episode releases, so I won't be watching the premiere. And I always like to start these reactions off with kind of just talking about my thoughts about this waiting period. And also, as you probably have already seen, I have a bunch of fan art that I'm showing off because just like with Spider-Man versus Deku, I did ask on Twitter for people to send me their Ruby Maka fan art, and I'm going to have it be in the video, obviously properly credited, as well as just hunting people down to put on the thing. But yeah, Ruby versus Maka, 200th episode. This did get delayed by a week. I don't know if that means the next episode will have a 2 week waiting period, a 3 week, or a 4 week. We'll find out then. But yeah, I am recording this in advance. It's again work, but this waiting period was kind of a bit weird. Like it wasn't bad. I know at the start people are trying to redo that whole like fucking street tier meme shit with some Spider-Man Deku that wasn't funny the first time, but that didn't really go anywhere. Thank God. Excuse me. There was like one person making a bunch of art joke on it, but it didn't gain too much traction, at least in comparison to the Spider-Man Deku thing. And like outside of like some people just being kind of an asshole and just shitting on Ruby, and like especially in a versus sense, as well as people saying they better not do a Yang Tifa and make Ruby win. It's just like fucking grow up. That was like that's like what 10 almost 10 years ago now that episode released. Like fucking a move on. But like go put your clown suit on in the corner and do a funny little dance for me. But other than that, it weirdly wasn't that bad. It was mostly chill. Like I've seen a lot of respect go for both the combatants as well as like Monty. I've seen like a lot of people actually start to get into Soul Eater with the manga and realizing the shit is peak. So that's been awesome. I'm so glad people are checked out Soul Eater during this. Soul Eater's amazing. I even checked out like Soul Eater Not, like the first volume of the complete edition or whatever the hell it's called, as well as watched Ice Queendom because I also want to do something Ruby related. But honestly, this waiting period wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse with the whole like people dunking on Ruby because we got nothing better to do, I guess. But no, it was weirdly chill for the most part. Like obviously there's a couple of like bad apples there, but for the most part it wasn't that bad. Maybe because like I was a lot more focused with work and my own little side projects that I didn't really pick up on a lot of the bullshit going on. But yeah, for me it wasn't that bad. It was honestly quite nice. Oh fuck me. And I'm super excited for this episode too. Like I am pumped. Everything about this looks peak. Like this is building up to be an amazing episode and probably the best milestone episode. So I am excited. I don't know if like how they're gonna treat milestones going forward, because they're saying like after you reach like 100, stuff like 125 didn't seem as impressive. And like looking at what they did for episode 125 and 175, you could tell like they weren't really treating those as milestones. Like Goro vs. Machamp and Stitch vs. Rocket are in no means milestone shit. Even though Goro Champ was one of the best of that season, funnily enough. But I mean, yeah, I feel like for episode 250 and 300, they'll treat those as special episodes, considering like they did the same with Macho Man Kool-Aid Man as episode 150. So I imagine that'll happen again with some episode 250 whenever we get there. I don't know how many years that'll be, maybe like 3 or so. I don't know, because like I think we're doing 12 episodes a year for the time being. For the foreseeable future, at least, so I don't know. But just Ruby Maka, I am super excited for. I'm excited for this episode. I can't wait. The whole time, I'm going to be at work. I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to get home. Fuck, I can't wait to get home. I'm really going to tell my manager that I opened with that. Just like how excited I am. But yeah, I don't have too much more to say. I feel like all the art that I want to show has shown off. And I know one was like the one that you could see here, right there. Because I'm playing the trailer that's on Twitter from Ben and Chad. Or Ben and Louise, but Yeah, I know one of the pieces I shown was by the animatic guy, but fuck you, that art is awesome, and I wanted to show it off, so I'm going in the fan art section. Anyways, I can't wait for this. This episode's gonna be awesome. I can already tell. We're gonna be in for peak. As for my guesses, what next time will be, I have a couple, quite honestly, because chances are it's going to be Halloween themed. I don't see why we wouldn't get one. Like, it's possible because the whole change in scheduling, and just how episodes are produced now. But I feel like we probably will have a spooky themed episode for Halloween, because next month is October. And my main free guesses are Sans versus the Judge, Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise, and Blade versus Buffy. And I'm down for any of them. Obviously, Sans Judge would be the one I'd want the most, because that's like in my top 5. It was top 2, but then Monica vs. Miyuki kind of pushed that off. But it's still in the top 5. So that's the one I definitely want the most. But I'd be down for Freddy versus Pennywise, and I'd also be down for Blade versus Buffy. I think Blade Buffy is probably the most realistic one as the Ismohawk episode. Because they were saying that they're aiming to have the Ismohawk and also the Torian episode to be this year. And we have 3 more episodes left of the year. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. Either like the Torian or the Ismohawk episode. Or, Sans Judge. And we can be fucking awesome and have Sans versus the Judge. But, yeah. I don't have much more to say, so I will catch you in, I don't know, I think it's 6 hours. When am I recording this? It's 7:18 in the morning, and I'll be getting out at 1:30, so, and the episode releases at 1 in my time. So I will catch you in when the episode releases. And I watch it live, so, well, not live, but I watch it for the first time. Anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm home. I'm ready. Let's fucking go! Also, we might get hit with ads, because I'm now watching this as it premieres.
The battle of spunky teeth.
I also forgot to say this, but my roots are still in both. My bet is still on Maka. I don't expect that to change, but
skills to find out who would win.
I'm so excited. Oh, the tumbleweed. That's cool.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy tales. Stories of heroes and warnings about eating those little berries.
I haven't watched the previews in a bit, but I remember both of them being really good.
Are real. Here, huntresses do battle with monsters.
I remember someone complaining about Maka's, how it just covers the first episode, first few bits of Soul Eater, which was really dumb. 17 Huntress train likes books, cool weapons, her family Penny, eats cookies and drinks milk. Official VTuber. She eats cookies and drinks milk. That's why I like you, keep it real.
Prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like yours truly.
Yeah.
Ruby doesn't leave home without her trusty crescent rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is, but it's also a gun.
I'm altering my mic a
Ruby
slight
made
bit.
Crescent Rose herself. It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's Choice and a bolt-action sniper rifle.
A dance is fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their battle with
Oh,
the
she has a
grim.
lot more dust
Crescent
than I
Rose can
realized.
switch between sniper and
Where'd she get
scythe
ice
at the
and
press of a
stone
button.
and
Ruby's
wind?
an old
What?
hand at flinging
I
and
remember
moving
that.
it exactly how she wants, despite it being, bigger than she is. How
Yeah,
does she
fucking
do it with
massive.
those noodle arms?
Crescent
The
Rose
girl
is such
can't
a cool
even throw
weapon.
punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an
aura!
except dark creatures like Grimm, though not all of them can utilize it in combat without extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows.
Yeah, we haven't
and
had
even
Ruby
heals
talk
wounds.
about in a
It can
good
make weapons
while.
stronger too. When Ruby slaps a
I'm
cartridge
just
of
realizing
dust into
this
Crescent
again.
Rose, her aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
Dramatic, but accurate.
Yeah, like lightning,
this dust represents the base
gravity,
elements of the
another
world.
one I don't
Fire,
remember, but-
electricity, ice, wind,
I think
anti-gravity.
fire was another one
Does
I
that last
remember.
one count?
Rule of cool
silver
whiz.
eyes.
She's got the eyes of a
Teleportation.
hawk, and when she shoots you with dust,
I don't remember exactly
a bullet wound's
teleportation.
the last thing you'll be worried about. With enough of a boost, ice dust can freeze over whole mechs, and she can power up her kicks to crater
Ruby's dust should be
military-grade
comparable to
steel.
Weiss' which is
A person's
capable.
aura may be limited, but Ruby can keep track
Okay,
of hers with
3.5
this
kiloton
handy health
explosion.
bar on her
Nice.
not
That's
smart
already better than
Ruby
like
blasted through
most of
Hunter's
what people are
classes
playing
with
Ruby
flying
stats at.
colors. Almost right away,
Nice.
she was appointed the leader of her own group, with Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Big Sis Yang
Ruby!
Jiaodong. Oh, I get it. Team Ruby.
Yeah.
But Ruby's hope for many years of learning with her friends would be dashed as evil machinations spread like wildfire.
Like from just the preview, it definitely seems more like they're talking about
Ruby's
the overarching story of Ruby, which I do like,
totally wrecked,
and does kind of play
sister
into Ruby herself.
Because of like spat that went way too far.
Salem
I gotta
saw
turn my
the
mouse
world
off.
divided, and it was time to say goodbye to any happily ever after.
But Ruby wouldn't give up like that.
Yeah,
so
because of
she
her
set out
breaking
to
down
change the
a lot. That's
Even
fine.
as
What the fuck?
Crescent Rose began to
Okay,
feel
that's weird.
heavier and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy
I
tale
ain't
heroes?
saying I don't know why that
All
decided
she
to go
did is what she's
like
always
that.
done and never stopped moving forward.
Because
Okay, new
Crescent
stuff.
Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had
It's
to
all new
improve
from the
her
preview.
semblance too.
Right. While aura is essentially the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by Aura, and Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport? Or what is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Petal Burst.
Petal
A
Burst is
mixture
cool
of
as
speed,
shit, dude.
teleportation, and intangibility. Ruby can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By literally bursting into petals.
Sort of. According to Best
I guess
Robo
I could
Girl
see how it's
Penny,
teleportation.
Ruby's semblance is
Best Robo
extremely
Girl.
complex and variable. It involves breaking her body down to its molecular components
Other
before
characters like
zooming
Mercury
off in
struck Ruby
complex
mid-Petal
paths,
Burst 4, but this was
negating the
before she
laws
fully
of
understood
mass
the ability.
entirely.
Okay.
AKA Super Speed Plus. And Nora is best girl. Ruby's petal burst is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still.
Yo, we
Good
got
luck
two
tagging
best
her with a
girls
bullet
already.
Or a breadstick.
She is certainly quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe faunus of all, Adam Taurus.
Well, he did draw his sword fast enough to parry.
Ah,
an
yeah,
actual
hey, we got the particle beam this
In
time.
real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With such a powerful
They didn't put a
ability,
number on it, so
Ruby
I
could
feel like they're
safely
gonna
shine
roughly
her
say
smile
they're
for
as fast as
years,
each other,
even as
or
she
give
carried the fate of
Maka a
Remnant
slight speed
across
edge.
the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes.
Makes
Just
sense they
like her
saved this
mom,
for near,
Ruby inherited
like a
them
bit
from
later.
the god of
I
light.
assume near
as
the
a
end,
weapon
but-
against negative anti-life
The
energy.
creation of God,
Like the evil
darkness,
goop Grimm
reputation,
spawned from.
the
Just
silver
a
eyes can
wink
power
and
Grimm abilities.
blam.
It's
Sayonara,
okay.
dragon of darkness.
But Ruby's skills didn't falter after her time at Beacon. As she journeyed across Remnant, she leveled up to compete
Met
with all
Superman
sorts of
and Ragnar the
powerful magic
Blood
and
Edge.
foes. Her team could even match the Ace Ops, an elite squad of longtime professional huntsmen.
Including Harriet, whose super speed semblance was totally outclassed by Petal Burst. And Vine, whose aura was strong enough
Oh,
to
they're
take a
using
bomb
this.
that was about to decimate the whole city
Yeah,
of
it's us,
Mantle.
the main
Man,
Penny
these are
is-
some pretty
okay.
powerful auras.
Though it's important
Even
to
though the group is
remember, Ruby is only 17 years old.
Yeah,
the
a lot of
weight
struggle.
of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier
Yeah, Volume
and
9.
heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. Ruby had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day
that's-
we've waited for.
Fucking chills. Holy shit. That's a great rundown. I really like that.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
You know, I
We
can
all make
skip this,
decisions
but you know
every
what? We're gonna
day.
watch it.
But
That was
on
really
Prize
good.
Picks, making the right
So
choice can
3.5
get you
kiloton
paid.
And hey,
feet
football season
in
is just kicking off right
in
now,
a black
so
box.
It's the perfect time to jump in and join the hype.
And they didn't
It's
give a
easy to
calc
play.
for,
Just pick more
for
or
both
less on 2
Adam
to 6
and
player
Vine's
projections.
thing,
If you
so
get your
maybe
picks
that
right,
might
you
get
can cash
calced
in.
in the
Simple as that.
Let's
post-analysis,
see. I
or
got
they're
more
gonna
on
come
Barkley
just
for
say
those
speed
rushing
is
TDs,
roughly
more on
even.
Jones
That's
on
gonna be
those
my guess.
passes. But Allen, 234 yards? I'm gonna go less. Sorry, Bills.
Prize Picks puts users first, so
Let's go
withdrawals are
gambling!
fast, safe, and secure. And if one of your players leaves the game for good, they offer injury reboots to save you from some real bad luck.
That's a lifesaver.
Download the app today and
All
use
right.
code DEATH.
It's
to
been
get
a while since
$50
it feels
in
like it's been a
lineups
good
after you
while
play your
since we
first
had like
$5
an
one.
ad on an
That's
episode.
code DEATH to
We got
get
them in the
50
cast all the
bucks in
time,
lineups
but it
after
feels like
your
most
first
of the
$5
ads on
lineup.
Prize
like the
Picks.
main show,
It's
it's just
good
been
to be
like
right.
the website. All right, Maka, we haven't had Sully in a while. Fuck. Okay, I might skip these in the editing, but I don't know.
A
I might
sound
edit those
soul
out
dwells
at the
within a
ads.
sound mind.
If I did,
and a
I got hit with
sound
an ad.
body.
If I
But
didn't,
all the unjust
yeah, you saw
evil
an ad
souls
for
of this
card.
world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Destructive gods
Yeah, we
mutated
haven't.
from good-natured souls.
Also, from what I
A
remember, this
Kishin
definitely
could
went a bit
plunge
more
the
in
world
depth,
into
like in
chaos
like
and
the law,
madness.
like
If only
the power
someone
set of
could
Soul Eater
stop them.
more than they did with
Bing
Krona.
bong, it's the DWMA.
Bing bong.
Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy.
Which makes sense.
where
Ruby
death
is not
rules.
Ruby. Maka's definitely has more
Literally,
linked to
his
like
name is Death.
this
Here,
than
Lord
Krona
Death
does.
tasks humans to become spiritually talented meisters of demon.
I remember the ending here
AKA
being fucking
people
fire.
who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons. Guns, ninja stars, hammers, you name it. A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to keep the Kishin away. Jack the Ripper? More like Jack the Fraud.
And so the demon weapon Soul was paired with the dutiful rising star Maka Albarn.
Talk about your
Yeah,
classic
back.
teacher.
Oh, that's so
The kind
cool!
of
Did
girl
they
who
do
leaves
something
an
with
apple
Ruby?
on
I
the
didn't
desk and
notice.
goes, "Teacher,
That's
you forgot
awesome.
to give us homework," and then we
As
jump 'em.
2-star
As if Soul's any
Meister
better, a
likes
weapon
book
who's
study
too
and puzzles,
concerned
drum
with being
dances,
cool
just
to
like
do any
unfaithful
real
men
work.
raw
Hey,
fish.
Soul's not just
I
any
forgot
demon
something like raw
weapon.
fish.
He's a scythe, and he's got his sights on upgrading to the highest level of Death Scythe.
Which would
Yeah.
be a high honor. And lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
I do
With
like
that
also they
common
talk about
goal,
the teamwork
Maka
between
and
the two
Soul
a lot.
formed the dream team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive
Yeah,
at
the one-
spotting and examining
That's in the
souls.
panel where
she
she
can detect spiritual
scans the whole
presences
world.
from millions of yards away and can discern its nature, stability, and
Millions
emotions.
are just say the
Time for
whole
class,
earth.
then. The two trained
Vaca-
hard, but their
vocations,
styles kind of weird.
Death
Okay,
Scythe,
so
pianist,
Maka guides Soul
shape-shifting,
in the
okay.
direction she wants to
Piano
go,
slash
but
Black Room.
Soul, the scythe, does all the actual movements
Soul Eater,
himself.
aka
Maka's the
Death-
Meister,
Death slash
Soul's
weapon.
the weapon.
Like conductor and
Hey, it was
instrumentalist,
Death slash weapon.
a Meister weapon pair cannot work in harmony without total cooperation.
Too bad their teamwork sucked.
Yeah.
They fumbled the easiest chance for Death Scythe status.
F fucking Blair.
Maka just could not get in tune with
Sexy
Soul's
cat.
wavelength. She was skilled, sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like Blackstar and Tsubaki.
Really puts a damper on the straight A's when this show-off is doing better than you.
It was up to Maka and Soul to improve their teamwork through Soul Resonance.
What I said about wavelength wasn't metaphorical. Rather,
Yeah.
wavelengths are the means with which
Soul
Meister and
resonance.
weapon draw strength through each other. Think of two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must
It's the,
merge
uh,
at one alignment.
If the Meister's
What's
the
this,
guitar and the weapon's the amp,
the
then
sayings
they
around
create
the
a
border,
feedback
like, going
loop
along
to
with
increase
how
its
Wiz is
frequency.
speaking?
That's Soul Resonance.
That was
Soul
cool.
resonance creates a telepathic link and surges their strength and speed.
And preps them for cool scythe moves
Yeah.
like the Witch Hunt Slash, a big energy strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies, it works
Soul
especially
perception,
well
resonance,
against witches
wavelength
and
control,
other evil creatures.
anti-demon
It's not
wavelength,
exclusive
hunt
or
slash,
anything.
and
It's
demon
actually
witch.
really deadly against
Maka
demons,
chop!
and
Please,
Maka's
God,
rare
let the Maka
anti-demon
chop be in the
wavelengths.
animation. That would be cool.
Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity
God, the
or
moon thing is
whatever.
cool. I have to
Maka
look
and
at
Soul were
Ruby's again and
becoming
see if
a
that's there, 'cause that looks
synchronized unit.
sick.
Though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic habits.
Yeah.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking.
Okay, this is all
Liz.
new
But
stuff
everything
now.
changed after a unique encounter
Krona!
with Krona, which
My
nearly
favorite!
killed Soul.
Now Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him to
I wonder if
swing
the ogre
on
will be in
over
the
and play
animation.
the
I forgot to
piano.
mention the ogre
Yep, Soul got
in my
infected
prediction,
with
but it would be
black blood.
really
Black blood
cool
was
if the
specially
ogre
brewed
shows up
as a
in the
weaponizable
animation.
blood. It hardens
I don't know
and
if it will,
strengthens its
but
user's
because
body
that
inside and
definitely
out,
needs a custom
increasing
model.
their physical ability.
I'm
They
already
can
curious
even
how they'll
block
do Maka.
blades with their
Like,
bare skin.
Maka's model
Too
looks
bad
great
it
from the
comes with a
preview,
little
but I'm
side
curious how they'll
effect
do
of
like
madness
Black
with
Dress
a
that's in
capital
here.
M.
A force of fear and sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
Yeah, they're
So
going more
it was
madness
kind
in
of a
here
big deal
too.
that Maka was bummed by how she got sold in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now
Yeah.
when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings
Dude,
even
this editing
louder
is
through
sick.
the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of Black Blood too, even the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that, Krona.
But evil saw their plans through. The Kishin Asura had arrived. Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and
It's
Soul
so
had
great
to
to see
lock
Soul Eater
in
get
and
covered again.
upgrade
I
their
love Soul
witch
Eater.
hunt to the even stronger Demon Hunt Slash. They went on even more missions to reach souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy outran his own shadow.
Yeah,
Perhaps the
fast
most
and light.
obvious evidence ever of faster than light speed.
Okay, yeah, I was
And
gonna
Maka
say
could
Maka's a bit
finally keep
faster.
up with him.
Hear that? With
Because
their
they
fight
said
with
the
demon
particle
tool
beam is
Gopher,
slightly-
who could obliterate
it's almost
whole
as fast
mountains,
as light.
and you've got one hell of an
Eh,
instigator.
16
And yet,
kilotons,
Maka's
way above
relationship with Soul
the black
still
box.
faltered. Soul was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
I mean, he literally moves himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him
Yeah,
back
but
all along.
But
Soul's too
said
cool of a
the
guy to
truth.
cheat like
In
that.
all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory.
Yeah.
An orchestral performance is only as good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths
In the anime, Maka
played
is
in
different
harmony,
final form,
and
which
Maka
manifests
donned a
lifelink due to her
dress
father
of
means that
black
this
blood.
form does not appear in the
It's
original
armor,
manga, thus
literally
excluded.
made
Thank
of
God.
blood.
Yeah, the
It
black
lets
blood.
Maka fly
Black blood dress.
around and shoot out her soul as an epic
I don't care if it's
sound
called like
wave.
black blood
So
armor, I call it the
freaking
black blood
metal.
dress.
At the same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit
Yeah,
Maka's
the soul oughta go.
anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy completely down through Soul Adagio.
Is that how it's
They
called?
finally achieved
Adagio?
Death Scythe. The dream's
Car
here,
for Gopher's
baby.
Blast.
So when Krona's own black
defeated
blood reached
Blair,
its
Reacted.
final stage, Maka and Soul flew to the moon. A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the same mass as the planet itself. The very world's
Holy
sanity
sh!
was
I
at
love that
stake.
moon.
Krona might
That
have
moon
gone
is
insane,
awesome.
but Maka still reached out to their new friend Soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
This
No,
is the
God
newly
damn it.
redesigned
Fuck
Dell
off,
AI
Dell.
PC with
I don't
Intel
care.
inside.
Oh yeah, I
It's
forgot.
not
Turn
just
off my
an AI
mouse.
computer. It's
That's a
And
cool
what
moment.
would be Maka's final exam?
Characters from
Maka,
Fire Force have
Soul,
shown greater
and
feats
all of
than
their
Solia, but
friends
these are
faced
highly
off against
contextual.
the
Maka
Kishin.
not. Okay, they don't
She
believe in
passed.
scaling.
A plus. Maka
Womp
pulled her
womp.
weight
Oh, well.
and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their
Yeah.
wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Dude, this
Asura
music's
did
awesome too.
everything he could to separate them, crater them into the moon, punch holes in Maka's chest, tamper their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Yeah.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade.
Soul Eater mode
The
is so
Kishin
fucking awesome.
Slash.
Please, God, give this the
Maka
Brotherhood treatment.
Chop.
Yeah, Maka
That's
Chop.
what I call absolute.
Because a sound soul dwells within a
Yeah,
sound
they used the
mind
that's
and
what the fucking
body.
bat was for.
So should you
Chop
feel
face.
overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 42,
Oh, that was
42,
these are
564
great
whenever you want to
rundowns.
knock on death's door.
Oh, those are great rundowns. I'm keeping my bet the same.
Congratulations to us.
Wiz, your ego is showing.
It always is. And why not? This death battle is episode
Hatsune
200.
Miku. Yeah,
Oh,
the big
it's a
one.
big deal. So we've got a big discount on our website to
Woo!
celebrate.
That's www.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Maybe get the Chad Jason
Website
out.
members already get awesome deals like exclusive Death Battle merch, the whole episode archive, including episodes not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. And if you
Yeah.
sign up today, you can use our code.
I have the base
E200
one just
to get
'cause, I don't know.
20% off.
You can only grab
I might
this discount
upgrade
in the next 2
later,
weeks,
but I'm not
so
sure.
use code DB200 to get 20% off your website membership as soon as you can.
Where else are you gonna
Might
find
do
such
that.
absolute cinema? No, really, we made an absolute cinema desk mat that's on the store.
And it's also
Look, look.
as coasters and posters. I'm excited for this. Oh boy.
All right, the combatants are set.
My
and we've
roots are
run
still
the
on
data
both.
through
My
all
bet's still on
possibilities.
Maka.
It's time for
I'm
a
fucking
psych
excited.
battle!
Yeah. Also, there's a tribute to Monty Omen in the description, and I love that.
Okay, it's official. This is so not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
That's adorable.
Little Red Riding Hood. Your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called for you. Your boyfriend turns into a
Oh!
Your soul is ours!
I love this already. I love the music too. I can't wait for it to be on its own. Oh, that's cool.
I like my soul, thanks.
Oh, this already sounds like a Ruby song.
Bye, Red. Your moves are sick, but too slow for my Meister.
Yo,
Haven't seen anything yet.
I love the respect already.
Focus. She's quick, but we can handle
Dude,
it.
the models here are really great.
Soul resonates!
Ah, the witch hunt. Erase! Oh yeah, I think this is Japanese. Yo, this looks so cool! I love how fast it. Yeah! Yeah, pro hands!
Stop hitting me! Get back here!
Oh yeah, this is so cool! Dude, they capture how these fights feel in these series. I love it. Oh, it's so cool!
Soul, hurry!
Yo, the hand drawn! Yo! Yo, they did get a black bullet dress model! Fuck yeah!
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! This is awesome! This is so... Yo, they got him in!
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
No, come on! Dude, these ads! YouTube, fucking god! I'm gonna go back a bit.
Players and bikers both have grit. If you're hurt in
Fucking
a
A,
motorcycle
YouTube.
accident, you need lords who ride on your side.
Hold on, we're going back a bit. No, what the fuck? Okay, what?
Tris.
Sorry about that. We'll go back a slight bit. Okay, we'll rewatch the fight. Don't worry. That says cool. I love the hand drawn.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
I wish that voice line was better.
Adagio.
Oh, yep.
Ruby.
Oh.
The wavelengths. Damn it, she's. Stay strong, Maka. You got this.
Oh! Yo, that's so cool! That is such a cool death!
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
Oh, that is so cool, both of them are. That's such an amazing shot.
Rest in peace,
That's so
Ruby.
much better
But
than what I
hey,
had in mind.
It's not often you get to see scythe-on-scythe action like that.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
break
true.
this down
That
into
was
4 categories that best
awesome.
represent this matchup.
This might be my new
First,
favorite
strength.
episode.
Or a supercharged Ruby's strength way higher than you'd think, like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed
Yeah.
mountains.
Now,
Strength's
Team Ruby
easy.
did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how
So
far
they did
Harriet
use
said
this.
they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366
This is one I wasn't sure on. 366
kiloton
kills?
bomb.
It's
Damn.
possible Ruby's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength, though her semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got
Moon
blasted
Bastion
by
Chris.
Asura
Okay, I'll
into
read
the
those.
moon.
Rewatch
It's small,
the
but its mass
fighting
is
them.
the same as Earth's, right?
Ah,
Holding
Shinra, I
Asura
just
strikes
realized.
at 2 quadrillion tons of TNT,
Yeah.
over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear cut.
I feel like
Ruby's a
they're gonna
fast little
equalize
gal.
it.
Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than Shadows and whatnot. But as they improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could.
And oh yeah,
outspeed
that Adam
To block
Tor's
the
feat was at
particle
the
beam.
start.
Though given the
Very
distance
start
and
of the
time to
series.
react, Adam moved about 42% the speed.
Okay,
of light.
roughly the same
Not
count with
quite
most people.
faster than your own Shadow territory. Still, Ruby's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time.
Yeah, so they're
and
gonna-
clearly
I
gives
think that's
more
fair
than a
to just say
2-time
it's
speed
equal.
increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but Pedal Burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a
That's
tie.
fair.
And
I'm
their
okay
speed
with it.
would
I
be
expect the
key
speed to be
winning
equal.
in skill.
Come on, Wiz. Call it what it really is. It's Scythery.
Yeah!
Word.
Maka's Scythery
No,
was
Cypher's
pretty
a
good,
word.
but
Fuck
Soul
you,
does
Wiz.
all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that Ruby's Scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing.
I
with
always
her
kind of
weapons.
go for
Soul's own control
Scythe
is
or
still a
Ruby
factor
having better
here, but
training
it
when it
doesn't
comes to his
change that
scythe
Ruby's been
specifically.
swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. Ruby's got Scythery
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
okay, yeah.
bag.
I can
Perhaps
agree
this
there.
edge would be enough for Ruby to avoid Maka's far greater strength if she had the better powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for
Yeah.
all of Ruby's powers.
Pedal burst
And doesn't help
activating
it's
dust,
connected
even
to the
powering
soul.
up Crescent Rose takes juice and Samora. Once it's gone, Ruby's totally vulnerable.
And there's a second key factor regarding aura.
It is specifically a manifestation of Ruby's
Soul.
soul.
And Maka's powers are
Yep.
all about taking on souls.
The soul
Maka
shut
had
down.
lots of ways to break through Ruby's aura, like Soul Adagio.
And since Maka is exceptionally
I wish
gifted
I
at
knew that.
examining souls,
I wish I was
she could
saying that
definitely
right this
figure
whole
out how
time.
aura works.
But
calling
plot
Soul out to go
twist,
this whole time.
What about
I
Ruby's
feel
silver
dumb.
eyes? Her anti-grim eye
Yeah,
beams?
the big
Turns out
thing.
they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to Madness wavelengths, which power
Oh,
Black
so they're going
Blood.
this route.
Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the silver eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about
Okay.
reaching that perfect soul resonance.
That's-
Sorcerer tried
that's a fair
every way in the
route to go
book
on
and
with
more
this.
to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than Ruby. Maka takes powers.
That's a
'cause when
really
she
good
rose to the
conclusion.
occasion, Ruby didn't stand a semblance
This
of a
might be my
chance
new favorite
and bit
episode.
the dust.
The winners are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans? Next time on
What's next?
Death Battle.
What's this? What the hell am I looking? Oh, is this Buffy Blade? Blade
Subscribe
Buffy!
and join us
Oh,
November
yeah,
to
it's
see
this
more
Hawk
Death
episode.
Battle.
Okay, not
Thanks for
surprised.
watching.
Ah, and the tribute.
Lowe's knows. when you need a new
Okay.
appliance, you need
Hold on,
it
we're gonna
fast.
mute this. Yeah, that might be my new favorite episode. Also, Buffy Blade. Not super surprised. Let's fucking let's stop here for a minute. So, first thoughts on it. This might be my new favorite episode. So, the rundowns are amazing. I love that they go so deep in detail when it comes to both Ruby and Soul Eater. Like, I love that. They go way more in depth with the stories, the power, like, how the power system works in those, as well as, like, these two characters and how they correlate with the story. I love that. And, like, the rundowns themselves are also both have, like, amazing editing and a lot of great jokes. Like, I love them. I love those rundowns. And the fight is so fucking good. Like, that fight is awesome. The animation is fucking smooth. It looks amazing. I'm so glad they're able to get models for Maka and the Black Blood dress. And, like, it actually kind of made me think, wait, are they going to lean to Ruby winning this? Hold up. When, like, the Soul Out of Go Soul Out of Doubt, I think that's how they're saying it, got canceled by the Silver Eyes. That's fucking sick. That was cool. And, like, that death was fucking awesome. Who wins a death battle? What? I just saw that. What? Okay, whatever. But, like, the death, it's about what I wanted, but fucking expanded way more on and is way cooler. Like, having the shot be, like, Crescent Rose, like, in the shot of the fucking Ruby Moon, with the Soul Eater Moon in the back, that is sick. I would have liked the combination of the two, but I can live with that. That is cool. Oh my god, and like how it's a respectful death in the end, or like showing respect after the fact. That was a cool one. I fucking love that. We're gonna rewatch the fight. We'll rewatch the conclusion. We'll stop and read all the bullet points there. But yeah, this might be my new favorite. So let's get to go about here.
This is
Also like the music. I love it. It sounds straight out of Ruby, but with like also an anime opening. And also, fun fact, the Japanese singer there, I forgot her name, but after she was announced to be on this, I decided to check her out, check out her songs. Really good singer, so ended up subscribing, and, like, I got a gifted membership. So, that's funny timing. But, let's rewatch the fight, and then...
okay. It's official. This is so not cool.
Also,
Oh, come on.
the voice acting here is great. Like, I'm so glad they got Ruby's voice actress for this, and... the voices for both Maka and Soul are really good too.
Soul, our target should be here, so try helping
We'll rewatch
out.
it without
Hi!
pausing.
Who you looking
again.
for?
We'll watch the conclusion, then the fight gets one more time, where I might pause a few times. I don't know.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its
Also,
just path, and the Shinigami has called for you. Your boyfriend turns into a scythe. Oh, that's so cool.
I love this moment.
Your soul is ours.
I'm cool with the setup too, not being a friendly
I like my
fight,
soul, thanks.
because we still get those cool moments I wanted.
fly, Red. Your moves are sick, but too slow for my
I love
Meister.
that.
You haven't seen anything yet. Focus. She's quick, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
That's so cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is so cool. I love this scene too. Her just throwing hands. Just pulling up the gun. Ah, this is so cool. Like, the animation's so damn clean. Like, it is fucking... This is like Luis's first lead as a 3D animator, and like, holy shit, it's amazing. Oh, I love the hand-drawn too.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh! This is anime opening scene. Fucking chill. I love it. Oh, it's so cool. Oh God. Oh.
But I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Oh my God.
Somebody that stands behind their word.
Why
They
is
say
it
they're
an
gonna do something, they're
ad
gonna do it.
here?
The Xfinity
I hate
5-year price
YouTube with the
guarantee.
ads lately. Like, why?
Another commercial!
I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Huntress.
Soul Adagio!
Ruby!
Is that Yang? I'm pretty sure it's Yang.
Wait,
This is so
damn it,
cool.
Stay strong, Maka! You got this!
Yeah! That's a cool death. Oh, and the white dress too. That's like the final form too. That's so subtle but so cool. I wonder if it's the same moon asset from Chrono Venom.
Rest in
Venom
peace,
Chrono.
Ruby.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
DJ
it's not
cooked.
up and you get to see
DJ finally has an episode I
action like
fucking
that.
love.
Let's break this down with the 4 categories that best represent this matchup. First, strength.
Or a supercharged Ruby's strength way higher than you'd think, like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team
love
Ruby
Go-
did
I remember
defeat
Gopher,
Vine,
he was
whose
funny.
aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
It's possible Ruby's own aura possesses a similar level of, say,
Yeah,
energy.
I know that.
Though her
I know that whole feat was hotly debated on if Ruby should scale or not. And I don't know if they're really going to go the route of, yeah, she should scale, or if they're just going like, because it's such a big advantage, like a big gap in Maka's favor, that's why they're just using it. I don't know.
Blitz obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
But I know a lot, the fucking whole meme of like, 700 tons? What the hell is this? Like, it was Ruby stats. So I'm kind of glad they actually did go with the higher end stuff. That does make me happy, because I know people were getting really pissed off with that and really finding it annoying because it was used very spitefully a lot. The moon's mass was increased to equal Earth's in the prequel series Fire Force by a character named Fieri. This is the reason why it floated in the air self-sustained. Okay. I don't think this was in Fire Force at the time, like the connection between these two, when they did Venom Chrono.
But Maka got blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's, right?
Putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of
Sony utilizes chain resonance to amplify Maka stats for portions of the Asura's fight. However, this was a much smaller amp than the Black Blood dress, and he had stopped doing so before Asura's crater feat.
TNT, over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear cut. Ruby's a fast little gal. Maka kept up with Black Star, you know, faster than shadows and whatnot.
That's a
but as
cool
they
edit.
improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could outspeed Adam.
who blocked a particle beam. Though given the distance and time to react, Adam moved about 42% the speed of light. Not quite faster.
Well, Maka has said that Black Star is stronger than her as she frequently keeps up in speed. The two can also utilize chain resonance, which requires equal contribution. Maka's statements also do not factor in her black blood dress. Okay.
Than your own shadow territory. Still, Ruby's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2-time speed increase on top of that 42%,
Yeah.
making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take
I think
on
that's a
Harriet,
fair
who was all
estimate to
about
make,
speed.
quite
Every
honestly.
speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to soul resonance, but
Like,
pedal
that's a
burst makes
fair
this comparison
estimate, in my
close enough
opinion,
to
because
call it
that's
a
like
tie.
before
And their
even
speed
Ruby
would be
fully
key
starts.
to winning in skill.
Come on, Wiz.
That
Call
was a
it what it
flashback
really
with
is.
the Amtor's feet.
It's Scythery.
That's not a word.
I love that
Maka's
they changed
Scythery
that to
was pretty
Cypher.
good, but
That's
Soul does
based.
all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guy.
I assume that's
It's
something
easy
that
to assume that
Maka or
Ruby's,
Ruby has said before.
Scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that
Ruby trained with Crescent Rose since her time at Signal Academy. Maka and Soul did not achieve Soul Resonance until their battle with Stein. Moreover, Ruby is not only 4 years older than Maka, but her journey across Remnant took, at minimum, a year longer than the events of Soul Eater's story. Really? I do forget! Ruby's the older one here. I really forget that!
Ruby's been swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. Ruby's got Scythery in the bag.
Perhaps this edge would be enough for Ruby to avoid Maka's far greater strength if she had the better powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for all of Ruby's powers.
Pedal Burst, activating dust, even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, Ruby's totally vulnerable.
And there's a second key factor regarding aura. It is specifically a manifestation of Ruby's soul.
And Maka's powers are all about taking on souls.
Yeah.
Maka had lots of ways to break through Ruby's aura, like Soul
Oh, was
Adagio.
the
And
singing
since
line with
Maka
the
is
beat in the back?
exceptionally
That's
gifted at
cool.
examining
Probably
souls,
not, but...
she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But plot twist, what about Ruby's silver eyes? Her anti-grim eye beams? Turns out they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to madness wavelengths, with
So that was a new... I haven't heard that argument brought up. It's always just been, like, trying to compare Black Blood to Grimm, when that comparison doesn't work. But comparing it to Madness, I can see the similarity. I don't know if I would fully agree that they are comparable, but I don't think it matters, obviously, but... The Silver Eyes provide Ruby with minor resistance to emotional manipulation, but Madness wavelengths can induce those effects to targets that have resistance to its powers. Ruby was also affected by Emerald's hallucinations, making it unlikely that she can negate Madness.
which power Black Blood. Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the Silver Eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about reaching that perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is
Yeah.
than Ruby. Maka takes powers, because when she rose
That's
to the
a really good
occasion,
rundown.
Ruby didn't
Or
stand a
post-analysis.
semblance of a chance.
Or conclusion,
and
whatever.
bit the dust.
The winners are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans?
So we'll rewatch the fight one more time, then we'll look at that next time trailer. But yeah, this might just be my favorite episode now. This was awesome. We'll give the fight one more watch. We'll have to get hit with one more trailer, but fuck you, I can't do anything about that. God, I love this fight. God damn it! 2 trailers, 2 more ads. Fuck. I'm sorry, you're getting so many ads here. I didn't watch it when it premiered because I was at work. God. There's gonna be a lot of ads since I apologize for it. Like this fight's so cool. I just have to keep giving it rewatches. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's official. This is so not cool.
I love it.
Now's the time
What
to
the
upgrade
hell?
to the new Dell AI PC.
This is actually getting
It's
ridiculous. Like
optimized for
YouTube's
AI
ad thing hasn't
workloads.
felt this bad.
Oh, come on, Soul.
Like it hasn't felt that bad.
Okay,
Maybe
it's
because I'm not.
official.
I haven't been recording
This is
it.
so not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who you looking for?
I love this.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called. Oh my gosh, your boyfriend turns into a scythe! Oh, that's so cool! Your soul is ours! I like my soul, thanks.
Dude, like, this fight's awesome. Like, you can't look at this and say this ain't cool shit.
Won't lie, Red. Your moves are sick.
I'm glad
but
they
too
took the
slow
extra
for my
week to make
Meister.
sure they
You
perfected
haven't
it.
seen anything yet.
And, like, the banter's also great.
She's good, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
Scott, the banger. I can't wait to listen to it on its own too. Dude, the scythe fighting is cool. Yeah.
Move! Stop hitting me!
I feel like there should have been a freeze at the end, but
Here! Soul, hurry!
oh, that's the gravity. That's cool.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh, this might also be my favorite track now of Indie Death Bell. Oh, it's so awesome. Like, it goes so hard. Everything about this is perfect. I love it. I love the fact they even got the little guy there.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Hadashi.
Oh, I didn't have me with the ad off. Yeah.
Ruby!
The silver eyes look so awesome.
Damn it, jeez. Stay strong, Maka.
Oh, this is where the white dress comes in. Oh, it's such a cool transition, actually. Oh, oh, that's awesome.
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
Oh, this is my favorite. Okay. Yeah, favorite episode. When I talked about Hulkzilla in, like, the Death Battle Mino, I said, like, it was good. I considered it good, and someone got mad, like, kind of upset. I just considered it good. Because they considered it perfect. And they're, like, saying, oh, what do you consider a perfect episode? This is it. This is like, yeah, there's gonna be I did notice some minor flaws. There's some bits in the animation, like, where they're on the roof, where, like, okay, that looks a bit wonky, but, like, it doesn't take me out of it. Like, I love it.
Wait, his name is Soul
And,
Evans?
yeah, of course, we have
Next
to
time on
look at
Death
these
Battle.
again. So, Blade Buffy, not at all surprising, quite honestly. It's not really a matchup I have too much investment in.
Subscribe
I'm
and
more
join
so
us
just
a member to
interested in
see
learning
more
about
Death
Blade
Battle.
and Buffy.
Thanks for watching.
And I am, that being the Ismahawk episode is not surprising. And I want to end it on this frame. This is the frame I want to keep it on. But the episode, I love it. This is probably my favorite episode now. Like, it is so great. I loved it so much. And for next time, I'm decently excited, yeah. It's something we don't know. And while it's not the matchup I was really hoping for, it was Sans versus the Judge I was really wanting, I'm not surprised by it. Like, I'm going to move my mic a bit. But way back during, like, the Kickstarter, after the Ismahawk episode was reached and the team were doing Ballot Banters again, Buffy Blade came up and they brought up the idea, like, maybe this is what we pitched to the Ismahawk team, which did kind of make me think, oh, this has a good a chance of that being the Ismahawk episode. And supposedly during MagFest, where they announced Ghost Rider vs. Spawn, because the Ismahawk guys were there, they said that the kill is going to be a gory one, because, yeah, a lot of people complain about the kills for the other two Ismahawk episodes and how they're really shitty. Which definitely did make Blade versus Buffy a big lock-in for most people. Like, yeah, this is probably going to be it. And I was also one of them. I was kind of holding hope that it might be Clementine Ellie, or I was also thinking it potentially might be Peacemaker versus Soldier Boy, because that was on Tournament of Champions, and Chad definitely seemed to like it, and that also would fit like being a bloody fight. So I could also see it as like a good possibility. But I'm okay with Blade Buffy. I'm not super familiar with either, so I am very much interested in learning more about the two, because they both seem really cool. Also, hey, I think Buffy is a new franchise we haven't had on the show, and was one we don't know about. So, and yeah, it's another Marvel character, but it's a street tier Marvel character, first of all. And also, like, one we haven't had before. And Blade seems like a really cool character to get on the show. So yeah, I'm completely okay with that. Also, I do love that the first ever Ismahawk episode that was the 99th episode before 100. The first episode after the 200th episode is an Ismahawk episode. I think that's really fitting. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite episode now. Tanjiro vs. Jonathan has been dethroned from its crown. Ruby Maka shall take it with stride. And I'm fairly excited for the next time. It's another Marvel character, but, like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care. I'm excited. I hope it's cool. And, yeah, I love this episode. I don't know what more to say. I forgot to say this also, but you should expect it by now. The episode will be in the description if you haven't seen it. I mean, it's too late for me to say that now, but fuck you. Anyways, yeah. Peace.